I'm gonna do Webtoon recommendations real quick because I love Webtoons. Webtoons are dope. I'm just gonna I don't know how many I'm gonna name, but I'm just gonna give you the ones that I'm reading right now, give you a short description, and just tell you go read that shit. So the first one is FFF Class Trashero. Um, Main character is different in this one. It's kind of wild. There's not many chapters. It's a cool webtoon. Go check it out. It's kind of dope. Description is basically about a hero. Um, he defeated the Demon King. You know how like the whole hero summoning type shit? Yeah, he went through his whole journey of 10 years, defeated the Demon King, whatever, and then he had to restart it all over again because he messed up or some shit like that. And he's an evil guy. He's not. He's a trash hero basically. He's the antagonist. He's not. He's an anti. He's an anti. He's not a hero. He's an anti-hero. You know. He's not even an anti-hero. I think he's a villain. Not a villain. I don't know. He's evil basically, and he'll kill like without even like thinking about it. And I don't know. It's just a cool series to watch. Don't take it too serious. Just chill on it. You know. Yeah. And medical return, doctor, surgery, basically. He basically got into debt, messed up his whole life, died, come back as a high school kid, uh, graduates top of his class. Just talks about it's a cool series. It's just about medical stuff and doctors and shit like that. It's 57 chapters. Cool series. Don't take it too seriously again. It's just cool, you know. Weak hero, delinquents, fighting. I love delinquent manga, anime, whatever it is. I love it. It might be, I think it's kind of, I don't know, it's just don't take it too serious. All these things that I'm naming right now, don't take it too serious. Until this one that I named. The Gamer, don't take that shit too serious. It took me a while to get into because I read it once and then I dropped it and I read it again and then I dropped it again and then the third time I read it and then I stuck with it. So The Gamer, go read that shit. It's cool. It's about this guy. It's about this world where basically people have abilities based on who they are. So if you're a martial artist, you have martial art abilities. So this guy, he played a lot of video games, so he locked his abilities to gamer. So basically, he can level up. He can like learn a lot of shit easier. He can learn anything and shit like that's cool series. I might rewatch it again because it's just getting into this patch where I think the story is just stagnant and it's not moving forward at all. And I'm just reading it week to week for no reason. But it's still good. This one though, and Ordinary. This one you should take serious. This one is an actual good series. This one, there's a lot of shit that's like really like you guys like if you're like listening to this right now, yo, goddamn, on Ordinary, it's on the Webtoon app, yo, this shit is serious. Like it starts off all like right now where it's at, it's like dealing with a lot of like real life issues and shit. Yo, I think this series could be, I think potentially it's at My Hero Academia level, but the only thing is it doesn't have a manga, so it doesn't have the exposure, you know, because if I compare this to how much I've read, because I haven't read My Hero since the My Villain shit. I don't know. I've kind of got bored of My Hero, to be honest. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with it, but I got bored of it. But this and My Hero they're both basically about superheroes, basically. So it's basically about this kid named John. He's just a normal superhero, and there's like a status quo for this whole like series and this whole world inside the series called Unordinary again, where the strongest are the strong, they set the rules, and the weakest just have to live, and they get abused every single time. And John is just this innocent guy who has no power, and he's just weak, and he's still bubbly, he's still, you know, he's still upbeat about it. He hates how the hierarchy is. He wants to change it, but you know, but he's messed up in the head basically, and you don't know that until where I'm at. But you know, and it's just a good series. It's a really good series, so check it out. It's called Unordinary for the 50th time. There's 174 episodes or chapters, whatever you want to call it. It's amazing. Go check that shit out. I cannot recommend it any further. Next one I'm going to name is a curveball. It's called True Beauty. And I kind of just, it's my guilty pleasure. I don't know why I like this shit, but it's kind of cool. It's basically about this girl who's kind of ugly, and then she puts on makeup and she's beautiful, you know, and it's that double standard where whenever she didn't put on her makeup, nobody pays attention to her, and then when she puts it on, and then people like, and then it just gets into the story. It's not too serious. It's just about her life and her high school life and her friends and shit like that. It's really not too serious. It doesn't get too deep into the thing, but it does explore it in the beginning. The next one is called Windbreaker. This is an amazing thing. It's basically about street racing with bikes basically, and how like it's a sports webtoon, the best sports webtoon, because I don't think there's another sports webtoon better than this. There's a lot of sports manga that are better than this, but sports webtoon, it's the best. It's racing. It's better than Yo Mushi Pedal, by the way. This is 30 times better than that shit. I don't think it gets a lot of love on webtoons, but go check it out. It's amazing. It's called Windbreaker. It's on season 3 right now, so go check that out. And if you don't know what seasons are, it's just the way like webtoon works. Yeah. And then this one is called Lookism. Lookism is basically about this guy who's fat, chubby, he's short, he's kind of unattractive, and then he basically gets a body that's like tall, handsome, physically adept, everything. I don't know what's going on, but it started off with it's just this guy going through high school and turned into delinquents and gang wars and shit like that. Where I love gang wars, but it turned into this psychological shit, and I still like it, but it steered off so much from its original like area, like where it started. It's around 276 chapters. Go check it out. It's called Lookism. Yeah, it's amazing. I think the last one that I'm gonna do is Noblesse. Noblesse, I have just started reading it. I've gotten to chapter 50, and it's amazing. So go check that out. It's basically about this vampire who basically dies and reborns into the world like 820 years later, and he's living a student life and shit. It's pretty cool. Called Noblesse or Noblesse. Yes, cool. Webtoon recommendations. I could recommend more like Tower of God, uh, God of High School. Let me see. I can just go by, see right here, Tower of God, God of High School, Sub Zero. Oh, the greatest like comedy thing ever. Oh my God, there's a lot of webtoons to go check out. So yeah, Hardcore Leveling War, that's just cool as well. I read like the first chapter. I don't know, it's not for me. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of the webtoon recommendations. That's just dope as hell. Go check out these webtoons. Yeah.